It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers not looking like one of the favorites this season, even as defending champs. You don't see this too frequently. How do players in the clubhouse respond to being treated as underdogs, Singy?
Honestly, Boog, it's kind of a slap in the face. I mean, these players worked hard last year, won the World Series, and now somehow a lot of folks are thinking that they're unlikely to make the postseason. I think they'll be playing with a chip on their shoulders.
But I can see why the expectations are lower. The roster isn't stacking up with the league's best. Still, they know what it takes to win it all. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So just about set now, and today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That's to third. Suarez tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boog, for a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year. A World Series title.
Trevor Story now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two to the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
First punch out of the game for Ohtani, and we all know Shohei brings a lot of talent to the field on both sides of the ball, but that splitter is perhaps his biggest weapon on the mound. It's nasty when it's right. He gets a lot of swings and misses with that pitch.
Steven Kwan in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And that's downstairs. And the count now 2-0. This to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here with my pal Singy and getting to start. Cole Reagans. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air left field. Quan settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So here's the opening day lineup for the Cubs. Chris, what are you looking for out of them this season?
I'd say I'm looking for something new, Boog. I mean, they had the same 83 and 79 record each of the past 2 years, and they haven't won a postseason game since 2017. Baseball's a lot more fun when the north side is rocking, so I'm hoping for some improvement this time around.
Throws to first in time.
Batting first, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red.
That one fouled off. Two out, space is empty. That one misses, and the count 1-2. That one missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch.
Count full.
Kyle Tucker waiting to hit for the Cubs. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Lace to right center, base hit. Ohtani around second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
First baseman,
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Eugenio Suarez getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here on opening day. A little bit
Next
low.
ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in
2-0.
this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just
Outside, next
missed.
ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Michael Conforto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Conforto digs in now. Just
plate, ball
missed.
1.
Two outs. This one in the air, right field. Soler gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing for the Cubbies in the opening frame. On to the second down from Wrigley with no score. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Ohtani back to work. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Fly ball center field. He's there. He's got it. Now there's one away. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. at the plate now as he chases after that one. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Bounced up the middle. Jones gets it to first.
He's out.
Number 3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Josh Naylor.
What you know? Call me the GOAT with that Ali glow. Stack quo, real dope, baby.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Reagan's ready to fire now. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that skips into dirt. Popped up. Langoliers under it. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, out to left. Quan settles underneath it. And there are two down. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. In the air, right field. Soler gets under it. Makes the catch. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
The 1-0. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Tap foul at the plate. Hernandez in his 11th season, 33 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So now here's the DH, James Outman. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
0-2.
Two outs. And they'll do it again. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Dodgers down in order, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here's Jahmai Jones. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Next offering is down low. And a big swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's worth the price of admission. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day. Strike 2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And there's a
1 ball,
ball.
2 strikes.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Spin throw, that's 1, and that's 2. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. First pitch misses.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And misses inside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Trevor Story now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. What a stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. So digging in, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Conforto snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And here is Hoskins. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's just foul. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Eugenio Suarez. And there's the strike.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Michael Conforto will climb in.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Naylor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Hernandez brings it in, and that will end the inning. And the Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ohtani back to work. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a 1-1. That's down and in.
Ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And a big swing and a miss.
Count is 3-2.
On the ground, Henderson. in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Jorge Soler steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time up. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. One down, base is empty. Now one missed. And strike two.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now here is Shea Langoliers. Struck out swinging his first time. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And the next pitch is way outside. Stays alive. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The third baseman, number 8,
Here's Kike Hernandez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Hernandez tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Now Carson Kelly flied to right his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. And no one can get there. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Not in time. He's safe. And now Jahmai Jones. He's already homered in this game. That's off the mark. Ball one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runners at the corners, one away here on opening day. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And next for the Cubs, Show. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Robert Suarez gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. one wrapped foul. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. King Tuck goes down on strikes. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. I've only seen a city full of snobs, streets, geeks, and actors with money preachers the past and many broken bridges. It's time with barbed wire. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH. Outman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Misses the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
That one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Bullpen action for the Cubs. Gregory Santos up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Rodriguez warming up as well. One down, base is empty. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Henderson. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. The shortstop takes a ball.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. The Dodgers down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fastball is outside. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the 6th, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
He goes down looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1. No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is
that's
inside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they add on. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Naylor in the box again, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hernandez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further, and the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Thielbar.
And bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball is outside.
Three and two.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Rhys Hoskins.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 5-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Chases that one upstairs.
All one's the count.
The Cubbies leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swinging a foul out of play. Chisholm checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Soler. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 3rd out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And it's fouled away. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. That one just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. That one at triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. All muscle to center field, and they add a run. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 down. And up next for Chicago, Jahmai Jones. Pitch misses there. And that is ball 1. One run across to the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Up and in. And that's ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Fires over to Hoskins, and he's out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Now let's go back. City guy.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani.
Favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Robert Suarez won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Aaron Bummer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hey, Shawty, tell me where you at. I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she tell me don't.
That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw, and he gets him. Nicely done.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gregory Santos. Shea Langoliers steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Hit in the air out to center field. Friedel sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Kike Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one lifted in the air center field. Friedel moving under it. Nabs it. And there's 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Foul ball there. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Just missed. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Kelly to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 6 and the Dodgers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that just misses. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And a foul ball. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael.
And here is Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
There's a strike. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They lead it, though, 6-1. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Santos back to work. Santos in his 3rd season. He features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
Nope. Outside.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gregory Santos gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Manuel Rodriguez takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Trevor Story, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Now a pop-up on the infield. Naylor pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. Digging in, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Center field, Jones. Snags it for the 2nd out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So they're down to their final out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Rodriguez is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short two-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a two-game sweep.
And your final 6-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
From the